Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jewel. I have some fun things to share today. I've got a design team project to share from SenecaPondCrafts and a early summer giveaway. So, with that, let's get started because I've got a lot to share. And we're going to start with this beautiful kit that I used called Meadow Walk. And it's from SenecaPondCrafts. And it's her Meadow Walk, spelled that wrong, Junk Journal Grungy Botanical Kit. 65 printable pages. It was so big, I was just going to do one large book. And I ended up doing two journals and adding all kinds of fun little extra booklets and everything else with it. And I made one to sell on Etsy and then one to give away. So I'm so excited to do that, just to say thank you, and stick around and I'll tell you exactly what to do. There are couple specific things to do in order to get in on that giveaway. Okay, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to show you these things. And I just wanted to tell you the mere size of this kit. 65 pages of printables. Everything imaginable. Trifold note cards, mini booklets, matchbook covers with notes, flags, charms, word strips, mini envelopes, medium envelopes, mason jar embellishments, plant picks, coin envelopes, pockets, tags, and it goes on and on and on. And this is just some of what you can do with it. So here we go. Let's get in. All right, I'm going to share the journal in a minute, and we're going to start with these fun items that I added here. And I just have, these are things that I could not fit in the journal because these are booklets and some other things. So, but I am adding, I added some real fun items in here, some stickers and stuff that you can use in your journal. And I'm also adding this stack of butterfly ephemera here. I'm adding one of my little altered paper clips. You can see the little bird there, and it's real fun. So this is like you're taking a walk through the meadow, and there's even maps in here and different things, and you're making notes and you're observing nature and maybe collecting specimens and all of that fun items in all the meadows throughout different parts of the world. So that's what this whole kit is about. You can see the little, there's moths and bees and lots of botanicals. So we have, this is just one of her little booklets, and I made it with a little spine, but you can make it flat as well. And then I have just a charm on my sari that I tied. And then there's little pockets that you fold over, and the directions are there. And then I added one of her little envelopes here, and then there's a little journaling card in here if I can get it out. Let me see. I got it out just fine a minute ago. I don't know why it's stuck in there now. I'll have to work on that. Let me work on that. Maybe it's glued. Can't be glued because I just pulled it out. Oh well. I'm going to have to try to pull it out after. Let me leave that out. Okay, then I've got several little pages in here. And some of them I doubled them just because I thought I was going to use this as the cover, but I ended up using the little journal cover, the mini booklet cover, I should say, for it. So there's several pages in here. And in the back little pocket, she has these fun little tickets. And this one says, within these pages is my whole life. So you can kind of put that through the book. Okay, in this large coin envelope, I have made out of one of her triple pocket or triple flips, this fun little booklet. This is one of her embellishments, but I did, you know, gussy it up with some glossy accents. And let me see if I'm going. Yes, I'm going. I got cut off a minute ago, so this is the second time I'm trying to do this. So I went in and I changed the thing where nobody could interrupt me. I got interrupted, so I had to start over. Okay, so in this little booklet, you can see I did a little Velcro, a little enclosure, and look at how pretty the inside of this. I printed on both sides, so you can see how beautiful this paper is. And I added some beautiful handmade style paper. This is like a Japanese paper, I think. It's almost like a rice paper, but it's just beautiful. I have several sheets of that sewn right in there. So there's that for extra journaling space. You can pop this in your journal if you want, or leave it in this little envelope for note-taking. Then I added one of my tri-flip, I did a video on this, how to make one of these out of a invitation. So, and this is, I made sure it was the botanical theme, and there's a butterfly in there, because you know, butterflies and flowers, and then a little pad of paper. So there's a lot of extra places for you to write and create on, all of these big tags. And so let's flip open. Actually, this flips this way, and you've got another large tag here. And then this flips open, and there's even more room in here. And some beautiful antique trims here, and then a little collaging on this. And this goes with it too. So, and then with that, this goes over top of this, actually. This just slips right over the top of that, and I'll put it all back together after. I've got a book board for you to write on. Now, she has in this a pyramid hinge tag booklet with directions, and I thought these were the cutest things that I decided to put them right on the cover. And so I did my open spine journal that I was influenced by Ruby and Pearl. The way she does hers is, let me pull this little booklet out, is she actually just goes right through the, right, just like this, right through the papers. I reinforce my pages first with a pamphlet stitch and then just wrap the ribbon around. So the ribbon actually is not securing the pages, but it's securing the signatures. Now on this one, instead of the lace, this is the one that I'm going to be giving away. It has some antique lace on it. I used the burlap because I felt it went so well with the green, and then the little bit of the grunginess and the just went well, I thought. So I used that layered on muslin for the trim. And as you can see on both these, I left all of the strings because I just felt it went with the whole look of it. Okay, so each I covered the book. And I used graphics acid-free chipboard, medium weight. And then covered it with one of her background pages. See how that lovely is? It's a vine. And then I use this beautiful color sari. And I also have a tie enclosure here with the sari. And then some eyelets to secure it. I have a little die cut here. And then each one of these dimensional pockets, pyramid pockets, are the tags that coordinate with them. I did a little glimmer pen here, just so it pops a little bit more. You can see, I don't know if it's picking up, the camera's picking that up. So just did that there, and then they're all backed on card, and there's enough room in each of these for 2 tags. So I just popped in 1 tag, did some eyelets, Another tag up here, and then some sorry on this with a B. I'm staying in frame. A B on a bulb pin. So that's on, and then, oops, even one more tag in the back. So I did do 2 tags in the back. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tags right on the front cover and room for more. Okay, let's get in. I had a lot of fun making these. I have not done a botanical journal in a long time, so it was fun to do that, to get back into nature. A little die cut here. Okay, I used one of her small pockets in here, and she has these little pockets that actually could be used in your little journal here, in your little booklet that you make. But I put it here because I thought it was going to be cute, and I didn't want to cover the whole page. So here's one of her little plant stakes. Is that what you call plant picks? And I backed it so it would be sturdier, and I just made like a little pocket out of some, what do you call this? I just said it a minute ago. Oh, my brain. Anyways, and here we've got her matchbook. My words are not coming. One of her little, and then these little papers come with it. So I added some of the pages here. Some more little fun writing room. And actually, I should have put the staple down a little further. I think I will come back and secure that. And then a postcard that I think I glued in. There's a postcard here. So that I just have tucked in that pocket. And then I've got a lot of grungy paper in here. And these are all her printables. I did not use anybody else's. A little doily for you to put somewhere in the book, a little die cut. This pocket, most of my envelopes, I put something in here. We've got a postcard there. She has these little charms that went with it, and you just cut them out. And then I just put the glossy accent on them because I wanted it to be like the glass. And then I just tied this up with some twine and then added a little Tim Holtz, I don't know what you call those, hang brad, I don't know, something like that. Okay, I've got some of that handmade paper in here. Here's 2 postcards. Everything's been backed. Cute little pocket, came with a kit. I did some Edith Holden in here because it, of course, went with a botanical theme. Here's one of her maps. I used some of this Pepin paper because it went well, and you can write on this. And if you have any questions about Pepin paper, ask me, because I've used it so many times, and there's so many styles and prints. I get it off of Amazon. So we have one of her tags here. I added some pretty mint colored sorry, and then this postcard. There's not a lot of trims on the pages because there's just so much in the book, and I wanted whoever was going to receive this to use all the items I'm adding in it to embellish their pages. I made a couple large tags out of her background pages, and used a couple of her tabs. Then a couple of her journaling cards I made into pockets. Here you can see that map. Is pockets, rather. And then this just flips out here. And in this pocket, I did do a little trim there. And here's one of the tags. And then one of her little long envelopes, and I just did a little bit of fun up there with a button and burlap, that's what that is, and muslin. And I think I have, yes. Why can I not get, there we go. one of her tags like this. She has several little tags shaped like this. So there's so much you could do with this kit that I've got a little flip up here. This has been embossed. I've got a double pocket here. So this pocket she has that coordinates with this tag here. And then I added a gold eyelet because I thought it went well with the colors, and then some trim. And then what I did is I added another little of her mini pockets right over the top. It fit perfectly. It's a dimensional pocket. And I added one of my wax seals that's a butterfly, and some gold thread to tie in with the gold there, and then one of her little tags there. And you can see these kind of shift a little bit, but they lay nice and flat. That's just the nature. I mean, you can tighten this up a little bit more if you want, but that's the nature of the open spine journal. They're very sound though. I mean, especially as you can see in the middle, I reinforce them. So these signatures aren't going to go anywhere. You might have to tighten up your ties that hold them into the binding, but that's it. All right, in this bag, I just added a whole bunch of these fun botanical stickers, and this is where I think I'm going to add all of these right here. And just clip to the top of this, I have one of her little mini, so cute, envelopes. I get that on. I'll put that back on after. All right, we're into the second signature. This is a large pocket here. And then I added this beautiful one of her prints with all those beautiful butterflies. I added one of her tabs to it, and then another one of her charms. So that flips in there. It's one of her papers, a little stenciling, book page. And in here, I made an envelope out of the Pepin paper. And in it, I added another charm that I did not use. So that can be moved through the book. And then she had the banners, and I just cut them out, and I clipped them with a antique style Tim Holtz clip, so you can move these banners through your book. I also made another one of the mini booklets here, and I think there's just a couple pages in here, and I did not secure it, so you can write on it and move it somewhere else, or you could just staple it here, or, you know, take it, if you sew, you can sew it down. So that's in there. This little glassine bag here. I added, look how pretty this print is here. This is so funny, or so pretty rather. Honey, jar of honey. I have a little envelope, and this one is empty. So that's in there. You put a little note in there. This is one of her pages. I love the old camera, vintage style camera. Okay, I just did a little matchbook thing here, and this flips up for writing room, and then I made a little pocket out of it and put two more of her plant stakes in it, or sticks, whatever. Butterfly, butterfly, share with me do the soft silken secrets of flying like you. There's a lot of detail on all these pages. Okay, so I used two of her postcards as pockets, sewed. Tag with some antique trim, another one, some more of that antique trim. And another one of her little mini tags. one of her pockets. They're dimensional pockets. I added a one of her little envelopes here, and then she has these cute little pages that go right in the envelopes. I did a little share of making these. This is like a little bridge card thing, and I just added some scrappy papers on the inside for a booklet and tied it up with a sari. A lot of room in here. Pretty papers. Another little tuck spot here. Coffee stain paper. Oh, this is a big pocket here. And that's the back of that. So this set will be in my shop. Maybe by the time you see this, I'm not sure. I did want to tell you, speaking of my shop, I sold all of my journals except for one. And it is not at 20%, but if you guys are watching this and you want the journal, let me know, and I will mark it down at the 20%. Otherwise, I'm going to leave it at its full price. And it's also free shipping, and it's this gorgeous, this book. I sold the other one like this, and this is full of antique ephemera and book pages in it, and it's such a gorgeous journal. I'm surprised it's still there, but it's listed at $170, so at 20% off, that's a big chunk. And this book costs $15 or $16 to ship, so you would be saving a bundle, and it is full of beautiful trims and embellishments. I really put a lot of time in that, so that one's in there. Now I will list SenecaPondCrafts below. Now we're going to talk about some fun stuff, and that's the giveaway. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick flip through of this. Again, I am going to add one of these little booklets. I made the cover, and it is under here somewhere. I have to unbury it and put this together. I can't find it. I'm like, it's on this desk somewhere. So today is cleanup day, and I'm going to be starting into my next series, and that series is I have been asked to do a torn journal. And, you know, I tear some things. I've done mini kind of tears through my journals and little scrappy tear journal pads, but I've never done a whole really grungy torn journal. And I am going to get out of my comfort zone because I have a tendency to make everything a little too perfect. I mean, leaving the strings for me is a big deal. Let's put it that way. Okay, so that's coming up. So I'm going to clean up today, and I'm going to start on that. So now I'm going to do a quick flip through of this. So again, with this, you will be getting one of these cute little booklets. And I made another beautiful, I did embellish this with some die cuts. This is one of her large coin envelopes, and I made one of these booklets out of her trifold with all of that fun, you know, Japanese rice paper. It's like handmade paper in a way, but a little thinner, more like a rice paper, but a little heavier than a rice paper. Okay, now this one I used this background for it as opposed to the blue one, and background paper, and see how pretty all of that is. It's like a collage background paper in a way. Well, kinda. And then this, I used the lace over the muslin for the binding, and I used this pretty color. It went better, you know, with this cover than the green would have. Sorry silk. So it's like a peachy, I don't know, it's just a beautiful soft color. And I tied it up the same way, and I also have the pyramid on the top, and I'm not going to pull out all the tags. I did do a little bit of embellishing on this. One says observing, this one says inspiration, because she has words in there, word script in there, so I use that. And then again, all the same tags, and then the bee. All right, so I'm going to really quickly go through this. I did do maybe embellish it a little bit more. Okay, so we have a little embellishing here. So I have a pocket here, journaling card here, some tatting and trim, and large tag there. Two postcards in there. Okay, in this, there's a bag here for storage. And I made this envelope and added one of her little envelopes, and then added her little matchbook book. So that's in there. And I think this is a good place for me to tuck these. And this is one of my altered paper clips, so I'll just tuck that right on the pocket there. Okay, the butterfly. In this pocket, I have a little envelope with a couple little journaling papers in it, and a large, or pretty good size tag there. And what I did is just tucked it in and flipped it right over the edge. I've got a little pad here of paper. In here, I used, I popped two of her mason jars and just added some twine around the top. Aren't they cute? Backed them, so they're journaling cards. She has a page in there of items to collage with, and I just cut them out, and I used a couple of them for pockets. I did not collage with them, and then I added this one in there, so you can put that at the end of a page, use it as a tuck spot, or just decorate your page with it. And this little tag, and then one of her longer tags. I just did a little matchbook flip up here, just for writing, more writing, a little secret area to write. This is one of her charms, and then I added the gold thread and a postcard in there in this little bag. This is a booklet. I made a tiny little mini tuck spot here out of one of her tickets. It says butterflies and bees. And in it, I put a little envelope and just added this fun little lined paper. That comes with the kit. It actually is made to go in the little matchbook. I added this book page on here just for you can tear it and collage with it, or glue it to a page as a flip out. And I actually have it with one of the vintage style Tim Holtz clips there. Another tag here. This is another piece of that collage paper. Put that in there in this little pocket. Another little envelope for little mini notes. Book page pocket. In this pocket, I have a postcard, and more can fit in here. These are those dimensional pockets, and then another booklet. This flips open so you can write on it if you want, or simply glue it up and tuck items in it. Maybe do a little journaling on there, stickers or whatever. Got a pocket in here, and then I added another of the Pepin papers. Flipped it up. More Pepin paper. This is her, of course, all the digitals are hers. Added another one of those little booklets. It's got some French script in it. And then there's the back of the journal. So if you're interested in this giveaway, what I'm asking to do, it's my early summer giveaway. You must be a subscriber, as with all my giveaways, I say that. And if you can, if you have an Instagram account, you may not know I do have an Instagram page. Go over to Instagram, and it's Julie Lagoy Stein. No, I don't have a fancy name. I never have. My shop name is J Jules Designs. That's it. I just go by my name. And you can go over there. That's my maiden name, Julie Lagoy, and my last name, Stein. And if you please would share my channel with a crafty friend and let me know, and then comment. You have to comment below, and so because I do I generate with per the comments. Comment only once though, please, because if you comment more than once, I'll have to remove one of them, because I don't want people coming on flooding and re-commenting, tens of times. Most people don't, but it has happened. Okay, so must be a subscriber. Follow me on Instagram, share my channel with a crafty friend, and comment below. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed these fun flip-throughs, and come on back for my torn journal. Okay, have a blessed day. Bye-bye.